Stephen Paul Jobs was born on February 24, 1955, in Green Bay, Wisconsin, to Joanne Carol Schiebel, an American, and Abdul Fattah John Jandali, a Syrian-born professor of political science. He was adopted by Paul Jobs and Clara Jobs Jacobian, a couple from Mountain View, California. His biological sister is the novelist Mona Simpson. In 1972, Steve Jobs graduated from Homestead High School in Cupertino, California, and enrolled at Reed College in Portland, Oregon. However, he dropped out after one semester. In the fall of 1974, he returned to California and began attending meetings of the Homebrew Computer Club with Steve Wozniak. He and Wozniak found work as game designers at Atari Inc., one of the leading video game manufacturers of the time. Shortly after, Jobs and Wozniak started producing blue boxes, devices that allowed free long-distance phone calls, marking their first venture into business in 1974. In 1976, when Jobs was 21 and Wozniak 26, they founded Apple Computer Co. in the Jobs family garage. Their first product was the Apple iHome computer, which they sold for $666.66. In 1977, they released the Apple II. In December 1980, Apple Computer went public with a highly successful IPO. That same year, the company launched the Apple III, which failed to replace its predecessor. In 1983, Jobs recruited John Sculley to become Apple's new CEO. That year, Apple released the Apple Lisa, technologically advanced, but a commercial failure. In 1984, the Macintosh was introduced. It was the first commercially successful computer with a graphical user interface, GUI. The development of the Macintosh was initiated by Jeff Raskin and was inspired by uncommercialized technologies developed at Xerox PARC. The success of the Macintosh led Apple to phase out the Apple II series in favor of the Mac product line, which continues to this day. In 1985, following internal conflicts, Jobs was removed from his roles by Sculley and forced out of the company. However, until 5 weeks before his death, Jobs served as Apple's chairman. After leaving Apple, Jobs founded another company, Next Computer. In 1996, Apple acquired Next for $429 million to bring Jobs back into the company. Following this, then CEO Gil Amelio was dismissed, and Jobs was appointed interim CEO of Apple in 1997. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple experienced a dramatic turnaround, beginning with the release of the iMac. The company went on to produce a range of innovative and stylish products that significantly boosted Apple's brand and market position. During his tenure, Jobs led major initiatives, including the release of the iPod portable music player, the expansion of iTunes software to other operating systems, and the launch of the iTunes online music store, thus entering the personal electronics and digital music markets. Jobs earned a spot in the Guinness World Records as the lowest-paid CEO, famously taking a salary of $1. In 1986, he co-founded the animation studio Pixar with Edwin Catmull in Emeryville, California. Pixar's films went on to win numerous awards. On August 25, 2011, Jobs stepped down as Apple's CEO due to health issues, handing the role over to Tim Cook. Until his death, he remained chairman of the board at Apple. Jobs married Lorene Powell on March 18, 1991. They had 3 children together, and he also had a daughter, Lisa Jobs, born in 1978. On July 31, 2004, Jobs underwent surgery to remove a cancerous tumor in his pancreas. He had a rare form of pancreatic cancer known as islet cell neuroendocrine tumor, which could not be treated with conventional therapies like chemotherapy. Jobs began cancer treatment in 2004 and underwent a liver transplant in 2009. In January 2011, he took a medical leave of absence for the third time in recent years and announced his resignation as chairman on August 24, 2011, once again passing the leadership to Tim Cook. On October 5, 2011, his family released a statement. Steve Jobs died peacefully, surrounded by his family.